You guys walk along the path. It looks like a pretty commonly walked along little trail. It's not like an official trail, but it's people who park around here generally go through it because it's kind of nice and there's a little bit of a natural clearing. As you go along, there's nothing that seems too out of the ordinary. It's just the middle of the woods. Everything seems relatively normal. And once she takes you out to a certain point, she's just like, this is as far as he ever went. Like, there's not a whole lot.
How did she know that's as far as he went?
Because they used to all go for the same walk. Like, he just, like, takes the dog for a walk along this little path area. Because they've been in town for a little over a week now.
Oh, okay.
So,
were there any bodies of water along the path that we walked?
No.
Or can we see like a stream or no, nothing?
No, it's just woods.
Well, can Zeke scan the area then?
Yeah.
Did he find anything?
I'm sure he's real sharp.
Oh yeah, well he knows woods. He knows anything.
Do you want to just like look a little bit closer at the area, or do you want to like investigate?
Look for some tracks.
Yeah. Well, just like sure. I'll look for some tracks.
Zeke's good at that.
All right. Roll to investigate a mystery.
That's 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Man, suddenly I feel like I should have had like a better sharp score.
A lot of mysteries being investigated.
I know I pray, which is +1 ongoing when only investigating, pursuing, fighting the monster cause your loss. So I assume that applies?
I mean, technically that only applies if it's the monster that...
If it's definitely the cause of Amber's experience.
Yeah, I
feel like that might be kind of a spoiler.
Yeah, I don't think that would apply here.
Oh, okay.
But...
You should just try that when you do anything, and if it applies, then that doesn't have to do with Amber.
It's technically it's supposed to be if he knows.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sure.
And since he doesn't know what kind of creature it was,
right?
Then I'll give you that bonus whenever you think that you're on the track.
Okay.
So like I'd give it to you for Toddy because I think you like when you were hunting down Toddy, I think you were like investigating him for a while.
Yeah.
And you thought that he was the cause, so I gave it to you for that, but I don't think it would count here. And what's your sharp?
0.
Okay, so what are you doing to try to look around?
I'm looking at the mud beneath our feet.
For listeners, he rolled a 6.
Yeah, you rolled a 6. You missed.
For you, one listener.
For Curtis later.
For Curtis when he's trying to edit.
Oh, he marks experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first something bad is going to happen, and then he'll mark experience.
Okay.
Wait, Sticks is something bad?
Not necessarily something bad, but
okay.
I definitely need to know what you're doing exactly.
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the mud like right by our feet basically to see if there's any tracks in front of us.
Alright, well you just don't see anything.
Oh.
That's it.
Great, Zeke.
I don't think she came through here, guys. I think we should turn back.
Actually, let's see. I guess it rained
Wait
recently.
a minute.
And so any tracks that were here aren't here anymore.
Oh, damn.
So, should we talk about experience super quick? Like Bach, do you know how the experience works?
No.
So, it says, whenever you roll and get a total of 6 or less, or when a move tells you to, mark an experience box. Because your character sheet, on that PDF, you have like 5 experience boxes. So when you mark all 5, then you level up. So like when you have bad rolls,
I get an experience.
You fail. You get experience because you failed, because you learn from your mistake.
Yeah. That's how experience works here.
He learns from his mistakes.
Yeah, he sure as hell does.
He's starting
to. All right, I'm thinking. I want to get to a better vantage point here. So I'm gonna eye one of those big trees above us, and I'm gonna introduce to the podcast the hunter. The hooker is Ruby's grapple gun that I used in the prologue, and I'm gonna try to shoot it up at the tree and zip myself up there cartoonishly. So what am I rolling?
That is act under pressure. So you roll plus.
I'm
2.
facing the pressure of
What pressure?
looking really
the
fucking
pressure
dumb.
is figuring
Oh,
out.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
I got a
Well,
3.
Well,
I love that she's so bad with it.
She thinks she's so cool, but
All right,
You
Amber,
just-
cool.
You just pulled an Emily.
I think I pulled a Ruby because I haven't been very good at rolling at all.
I don't think
My
you
rolls are
shot
awful.
that thing correctly once.
No,
I
did
mean,
get
I
Zeke
did get hit in the
chest.
chest. To be fair,
Yeah, but you
Right.
didn't want to.
4? True.
So that's a 4. So I failed tremendously, and I'm gonna mark experience.
And does he get a harm?
Wow. I don't even get off the
I'm just
ground.
asking because when I tried to climb that staircase and I fell, I got harmed. So I'm just wondering. It was just a question.
Well,
I feel so unpopular right
mean,
now.
Well, I have to figure out what happened to him first, like when he did that. But yeah, he's probably gonna get hurt, probably pretty
Okay.
badly.
Yeah, I mean, I was just asking. That way.
Yeah, I have to think of what exactly would happen there. I think you do that, but you end up hitting a low branch that you didn't notice, and just kind of get a big whack on the head as you go up,
Ow.
and you you let go of the grapple gun, and it kind of swings around for a second. And thankfully, it doesn't hit you or anybody, but you still take 2 harm.
Ow.
holy wow.
Wait,
Whoops.
how many harm? Like, what's everyone's HP?
I think it's the same.
Yeah, I think it's all 7.
7.
7.
I have 3 for not like. I've got 3 in the nice range and then 4 in the bad range.
Yeah.
Unstable. 4 in the unstable.
Yeah, basically if you guys take a rest or anything, I think that'll go away. I think once you're in the 4 range, the 4 left.
Then it's harder to get rid of, or they might worsen or something.
Yeah, you have to like actively take care of that. But
So, what kind of wound does Ruby have right now?
a very
Okay.
very bad headache and probably a little bit of blood rushing down.
I'm okay. Nothing to see here. The tree is clear.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
Should you maybe
How many
like
fingers am I holding up, Ruby?
11.
Oh
Do you-
shit!
do you like see anything up there?
Nope, no monsters up there.
Well, that seems awesome. Like, good job. You know,
I didn't even see you go up there, Ruby. To be honest,
that's pretty cool.
you're back up and down in a snap.
Oh, are you already back down?
Yep.
Yeah, he fell back down.
Oh.
Anyway,
So what now? Maybe
So,
somebody else should try that.
Zelda, do you know, like, why, Roger? Is it Roger?
Yeah, it's
I think it is
Roger.
Roger.
I think
Do-
Levi should know that as a big fan.
Yeah, well, I'm, like, kind of high right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I, like, smoked a little bit before it came out. Like, just, like, a lot. But, I don't know if you could tell in my voice or anything. Do you know, like, why? Like, I don't know about you, but, like, I don't really walk dogs in the middle of the night. Like, I don't like. Do you know, like, why he was doing that? It's kind of silly.
I mean, he always did that. Like, he's a night owl, and so's Scrub. They both like, I don't know. He stays up late writing music, and then he goes for a walk to get some inspiration. Like, looks at the moon and shit, and then
Yeah.
Comes back and.
I reflexively like look up at the moon.
Sometimes,
Oh wait, it's daytime. That doesn't work. I do it anyway. I look up to see if I can see the moon, and then I'm like, oh wait. I'm an idiot.
I I mean, sometimes maybe he's a little bit high when he does it.
Yeah, you know, we'll up in there. It makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you smell, Levi?
What is it,
Smell
boy?
any traces of marijuana?
Mm.
What do you smell, boy? Zeke holds his hand out to try to pet Levi.
Give me something.
Also slinks away. He doesn't get any pets from any of them.
One of these days, man.
Maybe somebody else should try to search since Zeke and I.
Like, just
Didn't do so
investigate
hot.
mysteries? So, like, what are the other actions we can do?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
I don't
Like,
think
I
there's
don't
anything
know.
else that would really apply here.
What if somebody else tries to catapult themselves up into a tree?
True, yeah.
I mean, you could
Like, I
try
want to do
if
it.
if you got the grapple gun off of Ruby.
I mean, there are trees. We could just climb one. I don't know
You
why
could-
she didn't.
I mean, you could try climbing.
Well, I
it,
just wanted
too.
to do it because of my weapon.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if that's the best idea.
Zelda, like, you want to see me climb the tree? It's like, I'm really good at it.
I mean, why don't we
Sure.
climb
We
it?
might be able to, like, see some clues or something. Like, I don't know. Let me try it. What am I doing?
You know, you kind of remind me of Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a good way?
He did stupid shit like that too.
Yeah, but, like, you kind of, like, it was cool, though, right? Like, stupid in
And
a
then
good
he
way.
vanished into the woods.
Let's use Levi for bait tonight. He's just like
Okay.
Wait
Roger.
a second. No, hang on. Like, I don't know.
No. This is a good plan.
I mean, so
I like this plan.
Brian loves this plan because he's gonna get a lot of experience if we do this plan.
Yeah, let's do this plan.
I don't
We're
wanna
staking it
do
out in the
this plan.
forest.
I don't really want, like, I gotta go home and make dinner for adventure, so, like, I don't really want to stay out here tonight, like, I don't know, I don't really,
Zelda looks unimpressed.
I mean, I think this is the only way.
actually, you know what, I could do it, like, if you can, like, I could figure out what's going on, you know, yeah, like, I could totally take it, so, alright, but first I want to see if I can, notice anything around, and solve some mysteries.
Jeez.
So, can I go ahead and climb the tree? I want to look specifically to see if, like, where's the nearest body of
If you're
water.
gonna try to climb the tree, you're gonna have to act under pressure, and the pressure is the pressure to impress Zelda.
Yeah, and that's some pretty big pressure. And, you know, historically, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not, like, the best under pressure, but I'm gonna give it a big shot. So what is that? Roll plus cool?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I'm actually kind of cool, so let's see how this goes.
We'll see how cool you are.
I'm not very cool,
Not
guys.
very cool at all.
I rolled a 5, and that's including my bonus of +1. So I
I
definitely,
didn't know you did.
yeah, I did a +1, so it, like, added the +1 to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark that sad experience point now, and the 8 harm that I'm about to take.
I don't even think you get up very far before you just sort of, like,
Awesome.
slide back down the tree and kind of get some brush burn along your face.
Ruby
Yeah.
says, "Wow, that's embarrassing."
Well, you know, I was doing it without a tool that's specifically designed to help you do things like this. So
I don't know if you saw me, but I caught up there.
yeah, for like half a second before falling down.
Let's check on Winona.
All right, so that didn't work very well. Maybe I can just, like, take a look at the, you know, hey Zelda, check this out. Like, I bet I can find a clue on the ground.
Maybe it's up to Emily at this point, since all three of us.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's
I
a
mean-
great idea. Let's have Emily try it.
So I'm like, wait,
Well,
you guys are like trying to climb this tree, catapult yourself up to this tree, and I'm not sure that's such a great idea overall.
It's proving not to be.
I know. So I don't know if that's the best method.
What do you want to try to do?
Well, so what are our clues right now? We have a dog with an octopus-shaped burn, right?
Right?
We have Zelda, who's kind of whatever.
Well, tentacle burn, but yeah.
Tentacle burn. So, I'm thinking there's got to be a saltwater lake, right? There has to be water. But the tree is not the best idea.
Well, I was gonna go up there and see if I could see any bodies of water because that's what I
Right,
was
that's
going
what I
for
was.
as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying
But it didn't
you
work
should be
out.
the
Well,
third.
what if
No. Yeah, we are not suggesting climb the
Yeah.
tree. So definitely do your own thing because you're on the right
No,
track.
I know.
I think.
I'm just trying to think. I know, I get that. So I'm like, climbing wasn't my best performance before, so I don't know if I want to do that again. So I'm just trying to think. So, okay, so my thought is just like to walk down a path or something, like wherever this.
Like to see if there's another path out there aside from the one that you guys have
Yeah.
been following.
Yeah, like exactly.
That seems like a good idea.
See it,
Um,
or what are the paths? Are there other paths? I don't know how exactly to ask that.
I could just tell you. Well, there's you guys weren't really on like a main path. It's just sort of like a little footpath that's
Mhm.
been created by people just walking out there. It kind of looks like there's a slight branching off of the path to the right. It doesn't look like that's very commonly used. So you walk along the path and it's definitely like a tight squeeze. There's little branches kind of
Oh, watch
scratching
your
at you.
watch the branches, Ruby.
Oh my
Don't
God.
walk right behind me. I'm gonna snap them back.
I'm too
Wait,
short
what'd you
to
say?
get. I'm too short to get hit by them though.
Did you
So I
say you're
just
gonna
walk right
snap
in.
the branches back at me?
No,
And not on-
because
not on
it's just walking
purpose.
by. Yeah, it just happens.
It's an accident,
Have you
sorry.
ever walked through the woods?
If it hit you in the face, sorry.
No, I mean
sorry.
more like at your like ankle
Yikes.
level. Like there's a lot
Oh,
of
they're ankle
like,
branches.
Yeah. It's like a bunch of bushes and stuff.
Okay.
It's like you're
Okay.
like basically walking through a clearing through a bunch of
So you're okay,
bushes
Ruby.
and brush.
Oh yeah. Before we did this, I hope that I reminded you guys to try to put your socks on the outside of your pants so that no ticks get in, because like it's tick
Like
season.
bite
Oh
around
yeah,
here.
What?
there's so many.
Oh, it's way too late for that, but
Well, I did
Oh,
it definitely.
no.
I thought I would have told you guys on the way over, but you probably weren't listening because you were like so into the music. But I definitely mentioned it.
Levi, I brought my tick kit with me.
That's great. Yeah. So if like
They're
if
like
we get it, then
tweezers
you
and a lighter.
oh, that's really badass actually.
Okay, so
Thanks.
you keep following that path until it seems like it just sort of ends. It doesn't really go anywhere. But if you want to
Oh.
investigate that area, you can.
Okay. Okay.
I wrote it out.
Ready?
for you if you
Are
need
you ready? Hold your breath, everyone. Blow on your dice. Mama needs parachutes. Just kidding. Okay. It's fine!
I
Okay,
think
plus.
you get a +1, right?
What do I get? A plus.
Plus sharp.
Cool,
Yeah, so
sharp.
plus one.
Sharp? Okay, +1. So 10.
That means you completely
Ten.
critical
succeeded.
success.
All right.
Yay!
So you get to ask. I think
What?
two
How
of
many
those?
questions?
Let
I'm
me
pretty sure it's
see.
3 of them.
Do I get
No,
3?
2 for investigate a mystery.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
Only 2? Alright.
Yeah, it's only.
So,
two.
okay.
Well,
So
probably where did it go, right?
Rose, I don't
Wait.
think you understood. She got a critical success.
Not
So
really.
I
Like
have 2 questions.
she should be able to guess
I already asked
more than just
what sort
2
of creature, right? And it was an octopus kind of thing?
I mean,
I already asked
probably.
that.
I mean, if you ask that
We
again,
have
you'll
some
get
indication.
different information based on what's in the
Okay,
area.
well-
You're not gonna. I'm not gonna like restrict
Okay.
you from asking it. You'll get information related to whatever's in the area.
Okay. I was just trying to remember what I asked before.
Yeah.
And I think I asked what sort of creature and I got the octopus burn thing.
hmm
Okay, so how about I have 2 questions. Okay, well, number 1, what is being concealed here?
You find Roger's shoe on the ground.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a shoe.
Okay.
How does she know it's Roger's shoe?
Well, it says Roger on the side. He's
Yes, I love it. It's like in Sharpie.
It's like
all-
Morty's
Yes.
just scroll on by.
It's those what are the Chuck something like the
It's the He
Or
has his
the-
like
the- the-
custom shoes that he's like well known for wearing. or
Oh, of
something.
course.
Well, we're also with Zelda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's just like,
Oh,
whoa, that's his
did everybody
shoe.
go with you? Okay. We're all
Okay.
there,
I
or
don't know if
just
you all
someone?
went with her or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we all went.
Yeah, I
she's
think so.
there, I think.
So, okay, so Roger's shoe.
Mhm.
And then number 2 question is, where did it go?
Good questions.
Gracias.
Well, you could tell that where you found the shoe is sort of off of where you would say the little
Okay.
path you're on ends. So it seems like it just went. If something went through here, it probably went further in. Like
What
it
the
seems
fuck kind of answer is that?
like it would have been like you're not gonna get like
Like that's like obvious.
well no it's like from where you are, like say you're facing north to where the shoe is, it went further north. It didn't go,
Oh my gosh! All right, it went further north.
yeah, like
Okay.
in a line from the point that you're
So, okay,
Like,
so
it's-
looking at your map, it went further north, which is like the path kind of ended. So are you saying it went?
at. Further
It
into the
surpassed
wood.
that?
Yeah, it went further into the
Brush.
woods, into the woods, into
Okay.
the brush, to the
So
north.
basically, we need to like follow that uncharted path.
Should we take a look at the sneaker, the shoe?
Yeah, let's look.
Guys, I just wanted to point out that we have said the words "into the woods" like 800 times, and I have not burst into song. So I just want some. I want some
What were you
appreciation.
What were you gonna sing, Brian?
No.
I can't do it, but there's a
The what?
song that's
What's the
I
song?
cast sleep.
from a musical that's called
Tell
"Into
me.
the Woods."
Oh, I don't know that music. If
And
it
I
was
ha-
Mamma Mia
and I
or
haven't done
Phantom
it.
of the Opera. All right.
Zeke, take a look at this shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, hand it over
Zeke.
here.
Zeke just
Zeke
sniffs
sniffs
it.
the shoe.
Yeah.
You want to investigate a mystery?
He licks the bottom.
Zeke, sniff the shoe.
Yeah, Zeke's sniffing the shoe.
Zeke's like they call it.
Do
the
I
soul.
get it just like
they call it the soul
yeah, I'll
for a
investigate the
reason.
mystery.
Zeke is our tracker, right?
If you, yeah, he is. That's true.
Yep.
What do you got, Zeke?
Struck many a rabbit this time.
You want to roll it, and we'll see how
Okay.
well you do.
It's a sniff roll. Oof.
You don't roll it too.
Oh.
You don't sniff it too well.
Oh man.
What's
That's
your,
more
what's your
experience.
sharp?
0.
Wow. Real? You sure?
Yeah.
What's your?
You mark more in a second experience at least.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you're at 2 experience now.
Zeke tosses the shoe back to Ruby, I guess.
Do we have
Ruby
any?
puts in her back pocket.
Did you
Oh,
did you like sniff it and lick it while you were doing
Ew.
that?
Oh, no, just a
you got
sniff.
tetanus
All right,
now or something.
just a sniff. All right, so you don't really notice anything.
Zeke's not that desperate yet.
Should I check it? Probably, right?
You guys could just keep checking the shoe, yeah.
That's a no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's your plus?
Yeah, what's your sharp?
My sharp is
Sharp.
1.
-1.
Oh, so it's not a fail. Good job.
Oh, so I don't mark experience. Okay,
No,
but
you
that's
don't
fine.
mark experience
Best.
for that. All right, so what are you asking?
I'm gonna ask what happened here. I guess.
So, based on where it was placed, and the fact that the sock is kind of hanging on in it, you get the impression that it was just kind of yanked, like right off of him. Like maybe something tried to grab him, and failed at first, and kind of grabbed his shoe and flung it off.
There's no blood or anything like that.
There's no blood or anything, but
No burns from like the dog.
it looks a little bit scuffed up, but yeah, no burns or anything.
All right, fuck this shoe. I throw it behind my shoulder.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but like,
Zelda goes and picks up the shoe, and she just looks kind of offended.
This was my friend, guys.
That's her.
Yeah.
Ruby drop kicks the shoe into the woods.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but like it's like a really bad sign when your shoe gets knocked off. Like that generally means that it's like a really serious injury. If like it has enough force to take your shoe off, you're kind of
Aim to stop, even.
you're kind of fucked. Yeah. But I'm not gonna say that too loud because I don't want her to hear it. I don't
Yeah,
want
she
to.
heard it. And she
Well-
wasn't too happy.
But I didn't get to roll my stealth check or
I
something.
mean, if you really want to, she's pretty. She's pretty.
She is pretty. That's true.
She's pretty sharp.
Oh, I'm not that sharp, so I think that's fine. I'll just let her. She'll notice, and I feel bad
She's-
about it. But like,
yeah.
it's kind of like an opening for me,
She does not look like she's open to that.
Well, no, I didn't say that out loud.
I know. I'm just saying in general.
Well,
she
you
looks-
don't know her like I know her. She's my
Oh yeah,
elbow.
you guys were talking earlier. What
Yeah,
exactly
it
were you
was-
talking about?
It was going
I'm really
really
shipping
well.
this.
We were talking about her music, of course. I was flattering her. But anyway,
What did Zelda think of this?
She's
Yeah.
not happy with any of what you guys are doing. She's
Oh,
like
shit.
she looks like this close to just yelling at you guys and
Well, she
sending
must
you
be
away.
very
But she's
Not the
Because-
best first date.
she's pretty stoic, but she's very annoyed. Very
Mm.
obviously annoyed. Like
The shoe is also, if it wasn't already obvious, it's a pretty clear sign that like he didn't just
yeah,
run or walk off or anything. Like something. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
mostly focusing on being annoyed at you guys right now, but she is a little bit worried about that.
We overpower the obvious death of
her
her
sense
friend.
of loss.
Yeah, she's,
Our annoyance.
Damn.
Wow.
We
Good
really
for us.
suck.
We need a team name eventually, by the way. I think
Oh,
it'll
do
come
we?
to us.
it'll come to you guys.
It'll come to us.
Are
yes.
you guys going to use Levi as bait?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think our best course of action is for all of us to hide and be nice and safe while Levi stands in the woods, maybe with the dog, to replicate it. And tonight we go monster hunting.